gentlemen, starting with you, Dismas, is Nairobi County a Jubilee or CORD zone?
If you get anybody telling you that Nairobi is a Jubilee zone, he'll be lying to you. And if he tells you it's a CORD zone, it will be lying to you. So probability of a CORD candidate winning is 50%. So anybody stands a chance from either political party. But what will determine the outcome is the formation of those two coalitions. And in as much as the two members of the National Assembly will not agree, but Dr. Kidero prays for CORD to stay united so that it can start off with the Luya, Kamba, and Luo votes. And if that was the position, and you notice right now, nobody's talking about running on a CORD ticket for governor in Nairobi. Everybody is interested in Jubilee. And probability from, as we sit here right now, probability of Dr. Kidero winning and Waweru will be disappointed is a fast approaching one for several reasons. Dr. Kidero himself has become an institution in the last 3 years. He has spread his tentacles in Nairobi, which is a bit surprising and disappointing given that he has not done so much, he's not delivered value. But he's your kind of a transactional leader. He knows how to create systems. And then number two, he'll be banking on the votes of CORD. And so with that in the basket, we'll go home. And then number three, among all the candidates, it's only Dr. Kidero who has got two qualities that you need to become a leader in Nairobi. Number one is very streetwise, and that one he gets the skills of comparable to Mr. Sonko. So he can easily go to the villages and mix with folks and make them believe that he's one of their own, given the fact that he was born in Majengo. And as Waweru has indicated, Dr. Kidero again is the corporate type. If you want to discuss the corporate bonds with him and housing bonds with him, he'll be at home with it.
All right, and just hold that thought for me, Dismas. Let's take a look very quickly at just who, not all of them, but some of those individuals who have, expressed the desire to unseat Dr. Evans Kidero as governor of Nairobi County in the 2017 general election. Let's listen in.
I've not been pushed by anybody. I have read and I have seen a lot of people from Murang'a wishing that I could go and run as their governor there. I've also seen people who say you should try a second stab at the president. I've also heard very many people writing to me, telling me if I could try and rescue Nairobi. But as I said, time for decision making has not reached.
Nairobi governorship position was mine. It still remains the same. That will have to change at some point. Bishop Margaret Wanjiru left ODM long time ago. After they did what they did about me, against me, I decided enough is enough. I've built the party. I held Nairobi together for ODM, and yet they did what they did. Any party that feels Bishop Margaret can add them value, here I am.
Hawa wanyamaze na waangalie kazi ikiendelea na serikali ya Jubilee. Sunday unaonekana ukifanya kazi ya Bwana, si ndio? Hata hawa tunataka kila Sunday hawa wanakupiga waanze kuenda kanisa, si ndio? Tuwe tunasikia mtu alikuwa Kibera AIC, si ndio? Sio kupiga mdomo huko kwa mazishi.
So we have those gentlemen and ladies who have expressed their desire to become governor of Nairobi in 2017. We have from Senator Mike Sonko to Bishop Margaret Wanjiru, even nominated MP Johnson Sakaja has been mentioned, and as well as former Devolution and Planning Secretary Anne Waiguru. Mheshimiwa Waweru, what makes you stand out from those individuals who are all seeking the Jubilee ticket?
Well, first of all, I'm coming and I want to state that, to confirm what he has said, that I'm from the corporate world, but at the same time, I am one person also who comes from Dagoretti, huko mashinani. We come from him. We used to huko kwa mtaa so for me, I am somebody who represents the lower and the upper sections of the society at the same time, and so I am also somebody who has managed a business successfully. I run an investment bank, which is one of the leading investment banks in the country, and I'm sure I'll be up to the task. I've also been a member of parliament, and like some of my colleagues I have seen who are contesting for this seat, I've not even been elected. They are not tested, and so for me, I think I have an experience of serving the people of Dagoretti, and I want to invite you to visit Dagoretti, and you can see the transformation that has been there in the last 3 years. And so I think I present the best candidature for Jubilee. Again, we are also looking for somebody who is not tainted, who has no scandals. And I don't want to mention names, but for sure, if you look at that portfolio of the candidature, you will notice some of them, they will still have some answers to give to Kenyans and Nairobians on their past. And so I still present the best and the freshness that Nairobians are looking for.
Quick question, Mheshimiwa. There is talk, reports, confirmed or otherwise, that you are being fronted by the so-called Mount Kenya elite, and how does that play out in this race?
I said I am not a candidate of any particular section of Nairobi or section of Kenyans. I am my own man. I am going to go to the people and ask for the votes myself. I will not depend on any particular group. I know Nairobi is cosmopolitan. I will be asking for the votes from the people of Nairobi, like I did in Dagoretti, on my own. And watch the space. You will find me in Mukuru, you find me in Kayore, you find me in Dagoretti. I'll be all over. And I'm going to mount one of the most serious, well-organized oil campaign you have ever seen in this city.
Mheshimiwa Rati, the fact that Jubilee has a number of candidates who are interested in the governorship, and as for CORD, it's only the incumbent Kidero, more or less, who wants the ticket. Does that give you an advantage of sorts as CORD?
So far, we're okay. At the moment, we're okay with the Governor Kidero, and we want to give him a room for him to finish the 5 years, of course, another 5 for him to accomplish what he has put in the base. It's unlikely that we would allow to have the Jubilee figure to rule the city. Given that they have been unable to lead the country, there is no miracle that anybody who will come from Jubilee will lead this city, because indeed we will see the recap of what is happening nationally, starting from the president, his deputy, down the line to Waweru, who wants to be governor of Nairobi. Of course, I've seen another gentleman saying that I want to rescue Nairobi from what? He doesn't know even how Nairobi looks like. Two, my good sister, Honorable Wanjiru, these are the people that actually I like what he said. They want to align themselves. Waweru ran away from it, that from the tribal cocoon, he said, no, I don't want to go that direction. Yeah. But then we are seeing others who want to even to run for the governor, they have not tried even an elective post. Therefore, what we are saying, this city, and as we are promising the Kenyans that we want to rescue, of course, we're not denying that Kidero would have not achieved 100%. The 70-75 is good enough for him to continue serving the city, and we give him time, because the attacks that he's getting all over is unfounded indeed, completely.
But I want to clarify something, and I thought I was with you 6 months ago. I was with Simba in Dagoretti, and I remember Kidero had fought his askaris, they had fought our matatu people. And I remember you stood up and said Kidero is a big letdown. In fact, I'm surprised today you are talking like that. Number two, and I want to clarify the issue of NYS, and it's good to put records straight. NYS came in December after Kidero regime failed to correct garbage. And even after they came in and signed an agreement, the county government of Nairobi refused to pay. And that is why, again, they withdrew. So it was not a contract that was before prior to December. It was a rescue contract that they signed, and even after that, Kidero could not afford to honor his obligation to pay for the garbage collection. I just wanted to clarify that just for records.
Yes, I'm burning with 3 items that I'd like one Mr. Simbarati to address and another 2 for Mr. Wawiru. Number 1, it's
very
curious.
quickly, we are winding up the time.
Okay, it's curious that Dennis here is the chairman of the Central Kenya Parliamentary Group, and yet he's interested in
Central Kenya and Nairobi.
Yeah, Central and Nairobi. And one wonders then where the loyalty goes. And then number 2, as indicated, is going to run a well-oiled campaign. One wonders at the source of his income. And then number 3, what do ordinary Kenyans read when he keeps the company of the DP every Sunday without giving the residents of Nairobi clearly what he's going to do? And for Simbarati, I think I find that he's in an extremely difficult position because he has to remain loyal to CORD by attempting to defend Dr. Kidero, who has actually done the bare minimum. Because Kenyans cannot wait for, or rather Nairobians cannot wait for another 5 years to sort out the morning traffic jams, the housing issues, the insecurity, garbage, and all the problems.
Thank you, Dismas. As you end up, Arati, very quickly, what does Kidero, what does CORD need to do to retain the gubernatorial seat of Nairobi?
I want just a quick one on what Mokwe is saying. The issue of traffic, it cannot be sorted out by the even if we give this gentleman today as the governor of Nairobi with so much that is 12 billion, it can't do anything. The only thing is that the Jubilee government, which is actually the national government, should have put in the efforts. The effort they are putting in Stili, they should have put it in putting infrastructure.
All right, thank you, Mheshimiwa Arati. Mheshimiwa Waweru, very quickly in under 1 minute. Dismas, something you said that you are seen with the elite, with the who's who, and you're not giving Nairobians what you're going to do, the common Nairobian. What do you say to that? Very quickly, sir.
First of all, I would want to say that the Deputy President is our Deputy Captain in Jubilee. He's part of the team, and so I have no apologies in inviting him.
Don't get scared.
In fact, I want to invite all of you that on Sunday he will be visiting Dagoretti constituency. We will be going to serve the people of Dagoretti. We will be having a major fundraiser, and where he's going to be the guest of honor. So you'll see more of this. And so I want to state categorically that I am not scared of being seen with anybody. In fact, I'm looking forward. The president, in another 1 month, we are going to be making a tour of Nairobi with the entire Jubilee team, and we are going to show what Jubilee is made of. I want to also say that Nairobi is safer with somebody with credibility, somebody they can entrust their lives and their money.
Dennis Waweru, a member of Parliament for Dagoretti South, Simbarat, member of Parliament for Dagoretti North, and Dismas Mokua, political analyst here on Choice 2017. We have been taking a look at the county of Nairobi, the capital city county of Nairobi, the politics, the issues, and what we shall be seeing going into the August 2017 general election. Thanks for watching Choice 2017 this Monday night. I'm Ben Kitili. Up next is James Smart with Monday Night News.